Hello, friends. It's Valentine's week, and while I don't have any specific Valentine in my life, I'm still feeling very loved and very appreciated because of the many people I do have in my life, including all of you who thoughtfully follow my video blogs. I'll actually be in Florida on Valentine's Day this year. This will be my second trip to visit my mom in Florida this winter. I'm very grateful to have a beautiful place to go and stay where it's warmer, and it's fantastic spending time with my mom. That being said, one of the things I miss the most while I'm in Florida is that I can't go to my Vision Quest cycling classes. I love doing VQ throughout the year, but in the winter it's particularly important for me because it helps to keep my endurance up. In fact, after I'm gone in Florida for any more than 4 or 5 days, it takes me a good while to get back in the groove. VQ is a tough workout. Even though it's tough, when I come back, I actually look forward to going back to the workout. There's a wonderful community there. In some ways, I kind of think I'm a little glutton for punishment, or maybe even I'm a bit of a junkie. And even though I look forward to it, it's hard when I come back. After a 1-hour class, the first time I get back to Chicago, I feel like I'm going to die. I don't even want to think about doing a 2-hour class on Saturday until I'm well back into the groove. And the 3-hour Sunday class, forget about it. As tough as a VQ class is for me, I always look forward to my reward after class, which is an almond milk vanilla latte from my very favorite Peet's Coffee and Tea. I don't have a Peet's anywhere near my house, but there is one near the VQ Center, and every time I finish class, that's the first place I go. I believe it's important to reward yourself, even if it's something as simple as an exquisite cup of coffee. I wish there was a Peet's near Northwestern Hospital because I sure could have used a treat the other week after I finished up being a part of a study that I had volunteered for. The research study was conducted at Shirley Ryan Ability Lab, and my long-term neurologist, Dr. Cohen, was leading the process. For the most part, the study was fine, except for the fact that they had to do an MRI. As part of the MRI, they had to inject me with a contrast dye so that they could look at different pictures of my brain. The tech who was handling the injection was having a hard time finding my vein. I know my body pretty well with all the tests I've been a part of throughout the years, so I suggested that they try a butterfly needle because those typically work pretty well for me. While apparently the techs did not like being told what to do because they sharply responded, "We weren't talking to you." I'm proud of myself because I didn't overreact, but I did say something on the way out when I gave feedback. The second part of the test was to do an analysis of my walking gait, and I got to see a really cool image of my own skeleton on the video screens. While I was participating in this part of the study, there were a number of other patients using the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. In particular, I couldn't help but notice some spinal injury patients who are literally learning how to walk from the ground up again. The determination and tenacity I saw in that room was very inspiring. Watching it all took me back to age 15 after my first multiple sclerosis exacerbation when I had to relearn how to walk from the ground up. I've said in the past that I wouldn't know what my life would look like without MS. This was yet another opportunity for me to think about how grateful I am that my journey with MS has taught me more tenacity and determination than I would have ever learned otherwise. Compared to what those spinal injury patients were going through at Shirley Ryan, my coming back from Florida and having to do a tough VQ workout seems like a picnic in the park on a spring day. It also got me thinking that someday that could be me. Again, living with MS is a mysterious path. I'm grateful that my journey has allowed me to still very much allow me to be in control of my own body. As I approach age 60, I always keep in mind that I will continue to have to put a lot of work to keep my body healthy. I'm not a stranger to hard work, and I certainly am not afraid of it. But each time I go back to the VQ studio after any kind of hiatus, my inner tenacity and determination is put to the test again. Thanks to the inspiring community around me and all of you who have helped me for so many years. Not only do I know that I can complete that 1-hour class when I get back, but eventually I'll get back to that 2-hour class. And once in a great while, I might even go on Sundays. Well, that's it for this month. Check your email for my annual MS letter and much more information about the stories that we're working on for my book. Wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Ciao, ciao for now.